You sit there and you water down the penalties. You're paying lip service to the 16 and 17-year-old victims of sex crimes. I mean, what more does it take for this caucus, the Democrat caucus, to wake up and realize you're on the wrong side of this issue? It is so patently offensive. And why? Because you have an extremist wing of your party that says somehow it is normal to have sex with minors. Let me review the bidding. SB 145 in 2020, signed by Governor Newsom, notwithstanding the theatrics that he has engaged in this week on this bill. SB 145 would allow a predator to molest a child as young as 14 years of age and avoid mandatory sex offender registry. That's what this legislature passed. That's what this governor put into law, because it is reflective of a perverse, deviant, perverted philosophy that somehow it is normal for men to molest young boys and young girls. SB 357, which this bill is trying to fix, legalized loitering for the purpose of sex trafficking, sex work, and prostitution. Why? Because somehow it was spun as anti-LGBT to try to enforce laws against sex trafficking. I will tell you, as a gay Republican, it is offensive, and a supermajority of the gay community, they disavow the LGBT caucus, claiming that somehow this bill is anti-gay. It's offensive to use the gay community as window dressing for sex trafficking. That's what's going on here. Make no mistake about it. These are young minors. They are victims of sex trafficking, and this bill would allow predatory behavior to continue without punishment. What this bill does is it does pay lip service because it says a couple words that seem to cover 16 and 17-year-olds, but then it takes away the ability of prosecutors to actually prosecute and punish individuals who purchase 16 and 17-year-olds. That, at the end of the day, is the plain English legal standing of what you're about to do. You're trying to pull a con job over on the California voters. No prosecutor will be satisfied with this language. I doubt Ms. Krell will be satisfied with this language. I'd be surprised if she were. What's more offensive than that is the breakdown of legislative decorum here today. The amendment strips the name of a legislator who has spent a tremendous amount of time, talent, treasure, energy, passion on this bill from a bill that she deserves to have her name on in its original form. It's offensive to do this to this colleague without mentioning the specific colleague's name, apparently, because the amendment actually does change a name on the bill. Look, you can do what you're going to do today, but there are two things that are going to be clear at the end of today. Number one, we're not going to protect 16 and 17-year-olds from predatory sexual violence.
30 seconds.
And number two, I don't think the voters are going to fall for this. And I will spend every day working to ensure that. And I think many Californians will work to ensure that.
Clerk will open the roll. All those vote who desire to vote. All those vote who desire to vote. All those vote who desire to vote. Clerk will close the roll and tally the votes. Ayes 55, noes 21. The amendments are adopted.
is absolutely important for you to help us out. First, by subscribing to this channel and sharing this video so more and more people know that how their legislator voted. Second, go to the website reformcalifornia.org. We are going to continue to provide updates on Assembly Bill 379 at that site. Sign up at the bottom of the website so you get updates over email. We send out a newsletter every Friday at 9 a.m.